bank item interest calculation and done. Okay,
Okay.
this bank item interest calculation is actually for customers. Any sharing my screen?
It's alright.
Hello.
Bro.
Yeah. So can I start?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So see, for bank item interest calculation, actually it is for customers. Okay. Whenever there is a delay in the payment from the customer side, so to calculate interest, like if suppose Dilip business has sold to its customer, okay, and they have today is 11th May, so they have kept due date on 20th from the customer. So, but customer is is delaying in making payment. Okay, then what they will do? The Dilip business will charge some interest. Means because suppose 20th May was the due date for the payment to collect from the customer. Customer has not paid. Okay, so they will if their customer is not paying as per the due date and their customer is delaying, then the interest will be charged. Okay, so the balance amount will be means a customer will have to pay the interest on the on the amount which daily business or any business has to receive. Okay, so for that interest should be to to calculate interest. So this is the topic like bank item interest calculation. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay. So for this, to calculate the interest, we need to do the configuration. So there are 9 configuration, and if you guys remember, we have done bank interest calculation. So there are configuration similar to that only. Interest
Okay.
calculation type, here it is P, okay, and prepare item interest calculation. So few configuration are similar only to that bank interest calculation. So there are 8 configuration, and after configuring the interest indicator, we need to assign in that particular customer master that interest indicator. This is not a configuration, but these 8 are the configuration.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Uh,
bank item is for customer
Customer,
related.
if customer is delaying and customer has crossed his due date, okay, then business will charge some interest. Okay, so
Okay.
now let's do this configuration, this bank item interest calculation. Okay, now let's do this configuration. Give first heading, define item, define interest calculation types. Define interest calculation type. Define interest calculation type. Okay, path is, please write down the path. T code, write down OB46. OB46. Okay, and write down the path. Path is SPRO, Financial Accounting New. SPRO, Financial Accounting New. You can see the T codes. Okay, SPRO, Financial Accounting New. After that, AR and AP. AR and AP. Okay. After AR and AP, business transaction.
Interest calculation.
No, after AR and AP, business calculation. Yeah, after business calculation, interest calculation, global settings, interest calculation, global settings. After that, define interest calculation type. Define interest calculation types. Okay, define interest calculation type. T code is OB46. You click on this. Okay. After that, click on new entries. Click on new entries, and I will give L2 interest indicator. I'm creating in the first step. Indicator I'm creating. In this step, I will only the indicator I'm creating, name I'm giving, and here type which SAP is given, that type I will assign to my indicator which I'm creating. So L2 I can create with other name also, no, not an issue. And this one, see, only two letters indicator, alphanumeric we can do. Delete interest indicator item, delete interest indicator item. This is description I'm writing. And here if I will do F4,
Return.
delete interest indicator item. So for bank interest, we selected this balance interest calculation, if you guys remember. And for customer interest, we are selecting, for item interest, we are selecting P. Interest calculation type P we are selecting right now. And for the bank interest calculation, we have selected S. Okay. So this P, okay. This entry with L2 already existing. So I need to, which is not, which does not there. So I'm doing X2. Okay. And let me mention here my interest indicator is X2. Otherwise, I will think I'm creating L2. Okay. And now save. Give interest calculation type P. P means item
Yeah.
interest calculation, and then save.
Interest.
Yeah, save. Okay. So now this first configuration is completed. Okay. Come back. Come back. Now give second configuration heading. Prepare item interest calculation. Prepare item interest calculation. Okay. Prepare item interest calculation. Okay. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. Here give interest indicator. I will give here my X2 which I have created. Okay. Here select open item. Then select no cleared items. Reference date. For reference date, select posting date. Okay. In reference date,
Petition.
reference date, select 3, which is posting date. Calendar type, select G, which is Gregorian. Calendar ID, uh, factory calendar ID, IN, Indian factory calendar we want. Okay. Post interest, we want the interest to be posted. Yes. Now see, if you guys will analyze, see, we want this open item to be cleared, because suppose whenever we are creating an invoice with the customer, so that customer, suppose the due date was due date is 20, and now 20 is crossed, and customer has not cleared the open item, means customer has not made the payment. So that is why we want item selection for open item. We are selecting here open item, right? Because open item will be cleared, and I am selecting no cleared item. That for which customer we want to do this item interest calculation, for that customer a cleared item should not be there. So I'm selecting no cleared items, and reference interest determination posting date. While calculating the interest, system will consider posting date. Okay. Calendar type, system will consider Gregorian calendar type, and in factory calendar, system will consider Indian factory calendar. If suppose we want to configure this for US, so what we will do, we will keep the factory calendar as US. Likewise, any other country we want to do, we need to keep the factory calendar like that only, according to the country only. But currently we are for Delhi business, in our scenario, I am keeping Indian factory calendar India only. And post interest, this checkbox also I am, we want that interest should also be posted. Okay, so that is why this one also checkbox I am ticking. Okay, so now after that, save this one. Okay, hello, you guys there?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Suraj.
It went for it.
Okay, so this one you guys have it noted down.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so two configuration we completed. Now give next heading, third configuration. This one, interest on arrear calculation. Interest on arrear calculation. T code is OB82. Interest on arrear calculation. T code is OB82. OB82.
Okay.
Okay, now see T code is OB82, path all same only. If suppose this one I'm telling, right? So when I will come here, I'm going now see this one automatically is coming here. Okay, so we need not to do this step. In this step, we need not to do anything. From second step, this step is our fulfilled. Okay, so we need not to do anything in this step. Okay, so now give fourth heading, give fourth configuration. Define reference interest rate. Define reference interest rate. Yeah, fourth configuration. Define reference interest rates. T code is OBAC. T code is OBAC.
AC.
Yeah, AC. A for America, C for Calcutta.
Hmm.
Okay. So now write down the path. Write down the path. Up to interest calculation, same path. Up to
There's no defined.
interest calculation. Hmm?
Yeah,
Up
okay.
to yeah, up to interest calculation same path. Then go to interest calculation below. Interest calculation, then again below there is interest calculation option. So again go to interest calculation. Okay, and after that define,
Hmm.
yeah, interest calculation, then again below interest calculation, then define reference interest rates. T code is OBAC. Okay, define reference
Yes.
interest rates. Okay, so now here we will define the interest percentage which we want to, as per the requirement of the business, we will define, we will configure this one. So come inside and then click on new entries. click on new entries. Okay, in reference I'm giving LRINT debit. Okay, means this one this is alphanumeric also, and according to our requirement, like business, whatever business will want, we need to configure same thing. But right now I am configuring it right with L means Dilip, R means reference, interest for debit. Okay, so in long text I'm writing Dilip, reference, interest 12% for debit account. Okay, in long text, description simply I'm keeping, okay, debit
12% ఇట్లా తీసుకుంటాం
01/04/2024. I'm keeping date from 01/04/2024. Currency keep INR, give INR, and then save it. Then click on save. Okay, after that click on next entry. After saving, click on next entry. Okay, click on next entry, and now we will define for credit. LRINTER. Long text I will give Dilip, reference interest 10% credit. Okay, so 10% description I will write 10% credit. Date from 1st April 2024. Currency INR, and then simply save. Okay, now save it. Okay, so now come back. This one also done. Now next configuration, define time-based terms. Define time-based terms. So okay, so come back. Define time-based terms. P code is OB81. Okay, so now define time-based terms. Next configuration.
Okay.
Okay, P code is OB81. So we'll come here, come to this transaction. Okay, come to that transaction, come inside, and then click on new entries. Click new entries, and here interest calculation indicator give L2, currency give INR, effective from 01/04/2024. Sequential number give 1. Term, in term, first we will select.
That is X2, right? In interest calculation indicator.
Yes, you are correct. S2 only. I am giving L2, which is wrong. X2. Yeah. And here in term, select we need to select this one, debit interest arrear calculation, debit interest arrear, this one, debit interest arrears interest calculation, this one we will select. Okay, and we have defined in our previous step reference interest rate, so that we can select from the F4, select from F4. So let's suppose I will do filter, so I will do here suppose this one for debit is our this one, right?
Hmm.
I will select this one and then we'll click on save. So save in our TR. Okay, next to save in our TR and then click on next entry, save it, click on next entry. Now we need to do for credit sequential number 2. Previous one was 1, now sequential number 2, and here credit arrear interest calculation. Okay, and here select CR, enter. Okay, now CR, now you can see now it is credit, and save it. Next to and this one also reference interest rate also we have selected. Okay, so next configuration, enter interest values, enter interest values. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, next configuration, give heading, enter interest values. P code is OB83, OB83, enter interest values. Okay, click on that, then click on new entries. Reference, we'll again select our that reference interest indicator from F4, L star. Okay, so we will select our debit and credit, debit and credit in reference, below this is reference interest rate, so give debit and give credit, valid from, we want from 1st April 2024, give date 1st April 2024 in both, and interest rate for debit we want
12%.
12% and for credit we want
12.
10%.
10%.
Okay, and then save it. Click on save, save it. And now give next heading, give next heading, AR calculation of interest on arrears. AR calculation of interest on arrears.
Hmm.
Okay, write down the path up to interest calculation same path, up to interest calculation same path, up to interest calculation same path. After that, select interest posting. Okay. After that, select interest posting. Okay. After interest posting, AR calculation of interest on arrears. AR calculation of interest on arrears. T code is OBV1. OBV1.
Hmm.
Okay. So we need to come inside to this one. And now see, you guys need to write down this all, right? Application, this one, and here is to create the application. But it is by default, it is showing application 2000, which we need. But sometimes if it is not there, then if that's why you guys please write down everything here written. Application 0002, which is interest on AR arrears. AR means customer related, right? So application 0002, write down in bracket, write down interest int on AR arrears, like that. Write down these details. Posting specification, business transaction 1000, like that. Write down. Company code plus means it will be applicable for all company codes. Now see, if debit will be what? Debit will be customer posting, interest receipt will be credit, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is like that only. So please write on this one.
This interest indicator and all plus only.
Plus only, yes. Means plus means we can define any other interest indicator also, and we can use other interest indicator also. If suppose if I will give only x2 here, then what will happen?
Hmm.
Only x2 will be applicable. But in real time, there can be multiple interest indicator with different percentage. So that is why it is given plus. So whichever is the required, we can use that one, because this interest indicator we will create and then we will assign in the customer master. So there will not be only one interest indicator, there will be multiple. So if I am selecting plus means all interest indicator, any interest indicator will be, any can be used. Okay. Now,
1 second. 9 8.
okay, okay. No problem. Sorry.
What is the business transaction 1000 0001?
Business transaction actually, this is the account determination. Like whenever we will calculate, we will run this interest indicator. So that time, what will happen? Automatically, the GL account will be triggered. So for that, we are defining this one.
Okay.
That is a kind of, just a minute. And there is, see, nothing is given for this one also. So 1000. See, a business transaction means what, to calculate interest, what will be the transaction? First of all, this configuration is automatic account determination will happen when we will calculate the, when we or business will calculate the interest, okay, on open items. So that time, so this, for this business transaction, what will be debit? Customer will be debit and interest receipt will be credit. Okay, so just it is a kind of, business transaction means any transaction to calculate interest. So they have just given this 1000. And if I will do page down, it is 2000, something like that. It is a standard given only.
Okay. We can move forward.
Okay, so now click on page down, click on next page, page down. Okay, so now see, you need to please write down this also. Now business transaction is 2000, debit 40, okay, and customer posting is this one 1000, okay. If interest is being paid to customer, that time this will be the entry, okay. Okay, so right up to here only, right up to this much here only.
Okay.
Don't, please don't write below one. This much is okay only.
Done.
Okay, then click on account button, click on accounts button, and give our chart of account LOCA. Click on accounts button, and then give our chart of account LOCA. Okay, in account symbol 0001, currency give plus, GL account 320030. What is 320030? Let's see. It is interest received. FS 00320030. Okay, interest received. So I am assigning it to this configuration. Okay, 0002 plus interest paid 440030 and 1000
ఇక్కడ సేవ్ చేసుకో.
plus I am keeping this all plus plus plus. 1000 means customer. See this 0001 means interest received account symbol. 0002 means interest paid account symbol, and 1000 means this account symbol is used for customer 1000, and currency I'm keeping plus, and these two GL account I'm assigning, and here I'm keeping it blank because interest received and interest paid GL will be same only, right? But customer may vary, that is why I'm keeping plus 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 plus. Okay, so that any customer can, this can be used for any customer. Then click on save. Save in our TR. Okay, and you can write down interest on arrear calculation vendors. You can write down, this is also part of configuration. Interest on arrears calculation vendors. P code is OBV9. This one we are skipping for now. This one we are, because we are going to do this only for the customer. But for vendor also we should calculate, right? If we are delaying, if suppose from Dilip business side, they are delaying, so they also need to calculate the interest, like how with interest they need to pay to the customers, sorry, to the vendors. But right now we are doing customer scenario, that is why skip this one, but write down as per the configuration. Interest on arrears calculation in bracket vendors, T code is OBV9.
OBD9.
Yeah, OB, V for victory, 9, numeric 9. Okay, now please give next heading, next configuration. Please give next configuration. Assign forms, assign forms for interest indicator. Assign forms for interest indicator, assign forms for the printout, assign forms for the interest indicator. T code is OB84. OB84. Assign forms for interest indicator, and please write down the path also. Write down the path also. Up to interest calculation, same path. Up to interest calculation, same path. Up to interest calculation, same path. Then print, and then assign forms for interest calculation. Then print, then assign forms for interest calculation. T code is OB84. Okay. Now come inside, then click on new entries. Click on new entries and give here our created interest indicator which we have created. X2 I am giving. Then LI01, our company code. Click on new entries, give interest indicator which we have defined. X2 I am giving here. Company code LI01. Okay. If you will click enter, now company code has come. Now in SAP script form, give SAP standard form only F underscore DUZI underscore 01. Okay, SAP script form. Okay, and then click on save. Click on save. Okay, so our configuration is completed. Now give next
Okay.
heading.
Printer.
Okay. Hmm? Click on save.
Do you need to?
Okay, so after that, assign. Give next heading. This is not configuration. We need to assign our interest indicator in the customer master. Assign interest indicator in the customer master. Okay, give heading
Okay.
interest indicator in the customer master. T code is FD02. We will go means change customer. In the existing customer, we will assign the interest indicator.
FD.
FD, yes. Finance, D for Delhi, 02. FD02. Customer, we need to take existing one. Let's suppose this customer only I will select. Enter. Go to company code data. After coming here, go to company code data. Okay. And here assign the interest indicator, which is X2. Delete interest indicator, item interest. Okay. And then simply save it. Simply save it.
Hold on a second.
అవన్నీ ఎందుకు నాకు ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాయి. అవన్నీ ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాయి. ఖాళీ ఇది అసైన్ చేయాలంటే ఎక్స్ట్రా. ఇక్కడ
Okay. So please assign interest indicator in company code tab option where we assign recon account. There only I am assigning this interest indicator.
ఇది కూడా ఆటోమేటిక్ వచ్చిందా?
ఆల్రెడీ క్రియేట్ అయ్యింది. ఇంకా ఇంతవరకు రాలేదు.
Okay.
Okay. So now let's do this one. We need to post some invoice, right? We need to
Hmm.
post some invoice. So let's do the invoice posting, and then we will do credit memo posting also, and then we will try to calculate the interest. Okay. So now
Yeah.
let's give next heading. Uh, give next heading. Post customer invoice with the same customer in which we have assigned this Jaswal services, right? 6200 this to this customer only. We have assigned the indicator. So now let's do the invoice posting for this customer only. Okay. So go to FB70 customer invoice posting. Next heading, please give next heading. Go to customer invoice posting FB70. Give same customer 62000 Jaswal, which is Jaswal only. And here I am keeping, I am posting on 1st April so that there will be delay, and I will keep payment terms as net due immediately. Okay. Interest calculation reference I am giving IC01, and let us post with the amount 5 lakhs, give 5 lakhs. Okay. Item interest calculation, and in GL account give this one interest this GL account means income GL account 320100, and here I will give star business area and profit center, business area and profit center. Okay. And then simulate it. Take care of date. Okay, please take care of date also. If suppose today's date, if I will do the posting, then item interest calculation will not be calculated because I am keeping what terms of payment, it is immediately due, right? See,
Is
L00 means immediately due. Okay. If suppose with today's date I will post, then interest will not be calculated. Okay. So that's why I'm keeping one month before date.
Ensure check.
Okay. Then please simulate it and save it. Simulate it and save it. Now this document is posted. Okay. Now let's do the credit memo posting. Let's do the credit memo posting. Go to FB75. Go to FB75. Same party. Okay. Same Jaswal we will select. FB75. Same Jaswal we will select. IC01. And here I will give date 10/4, 10th April, because we want on credit memo also the interest calculated, because interest customer has, if I'm calculating, then I need to return for return the interest amount also. Means for on credit memo amount I need to remove the interest, and then balance we need to collect from the customer. Okay. So let's suppose it is 10,000. GL account same 10,000 for credit memo.
Kaiju finance or something.
కొంచెం చేయదా
Credit memo scenario you guys not understanding?
Understanding.
Okay.
So amount we are taking little bit only. Yes.
Yeah, amount 10,000 only. There we selected for invoice 5 lakhs. Okay. So now please simulate it and save it. Simulate it and save it. Okay. Now let's come to report for this Jaswal slash n FBL 5M. Okay. Select it and this one. Execute it. Now see 1 lakh and 10,000, right? And here this due date indicator is not there. Let's take that due date indicator, change layout. What is that due date, right? Due date, arrears after late due. I will bring it to left side. Okay, copy. Okay, indicator also I need to select, but you can see for 1 lakh, 1/4, 40 days, right? And for this 10,000, 31 days. If I will bring the indicator, change layout, due date indicator, FIND, indicator, excuse me, due net, due net, that indicator, I forgot what is the name of that indicator. You guys remember? Net due date symbol. See, this one, right? Here days wise
Hmm.
also you can see, and here we can see the symbol also. Overdue, overdue. And we are doing right now for 5 lakhs and 10,000. This is DR invoice, this is credit memo, and both are overdue only. Okay.
Okay.
Means if you want to calculate interest, so that will be calculated on all because all are overdue only. We should not have
Correct.
posted. We should not have posted these two invoice. We could have, but before that interest indicator was not assigned in any of the right.
Ah,
But now
correct.
we have assigned the interest. So I think interest should be calculated in all only. Okay. So now let's do the interest calculation. Please give next heading. Customer item interest calculation. Customer item interest calculation. Okay, path. Please write on the path. Write on the T code first. FINT. FINT. Okay, and write down the path. SAP menu accounting. SAP menu accounting.
Mm-hmm.
After that accounts. After that AR account receivable. AR. After AR periodic processing. Periodic processing. After periodic processing, interest calculation. Interest calculation. After interest calculation, interest calculation. After interest calculation, item interest calculation. and then next FINT item interest calculation. Then next FINT item interest calculation.
Okay.
Okay, so we will go to this one.
FICO.
Now we should calculate the interest. Customer name is our Jaiswal, is to 200. Okay, give customer, come to this transaction, give customer account number, and then give company code, LI01, LI01,
Mm-hmm.
interest indicator X2, which we have which has been configured, and then interest calculation up to today's date we want 11th May. Please write down this one we want up to today's date 11th May. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
select test run, select test run,
Okay.
click on posting option, click on posting option, and then select today's date only, posting date today's date, document date today's date, text give interest posting, give interest posting, business area give LHYD. Okay, give
Mm-hmm.
LHYD. Now these many details only we need to give, and then test run. With test run I'm executing right now. Okay, if everything will be okay, then I will remove the test run and I will do the final execution. So now with test run I'm executing. Data is used. See, we actually posted this DR, and we posted this 10,000, right,
Yes.
Anu? But since this Jaswal customer was having multiple overdue invoices, that is why system is taking for all. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
If you
now
want to give any document specific,
that is actually we can see, we can try, but I think there is no option. Please see, there is no option, right? For the to the means we want, you are telling we want for any specific invoice, right?
mm-mm.
No, I mean that is not, because you can see here there is no that particular option to select.
Okay.
But date wise we have option. Suppose if we want to calculate up to only for 10 days. Suppose we have
Uh,
posted on 1st April. If I want to calculate up to 10th April, so that option we have. So
okay.
let's
Okay.
suppose 12th April I'm selecting. Then I think this option is there. So interest will be calculated like that only. Now see, now we have less data, right?
Hmm.
We don't have that 5 lakhs is there only.
10,000 is also there.
10,000
Nine,
is
eight,
there.
10,000. Nine, nine.
10,000 is
Credit
there.
nine.
Yeah, and I think this one, the 5 lakhs is there because there is overdue, right? But
We posted.
10,000 is not there
Hmm.
because we posted on first, right? That is why that is not there. 11 days it is showing, right? Days for how many days? 11 days. First April we posted. Now we are doing on 12th. So 11 days is showing, correct one. Okay.
Hmm.
Credit memo it is not showing because it is for one day only. That is why it is not showing.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So now let me give now today's date only.
Okay.
And what I will do, I will remove the test run and I will do the final execution, right?
Hmm.
So remove test run and do the final execute. Now you can see interest is posted. Okay, green bulb you can see status. Okay, and interest is posted now like this one. Okay, now did we now interest GL? interest GL will have the ledger balances, right? But manually we did not do the posting. Okay, this automatically this posting happened in the backend, right? Because we have done the configuration. Which configuration? That AR calculation of interest on arrears. You remember their account symbol we
Yes.
define, we assign the GL account. So that
Uh,
configuration took care this in the backend. This posting happened. Okay. Now, okay. Now let us verify whether in the report. Now you guys please see the screen. Now see, this is our report. Previous when we had opened it earlier, right? 1 lakh, 10,000, and all these things. Now we have run the interest calculation. Now I'm refreshing this report. Now there will be, I know there will be, the report will vary now. Okay. Now please see, it has got the, now now it is different only, right? 11/5. See, this is the interest on
D.
transaction. Yeah. DA. This one also.
Hmm.
This one, this amount, this complete interest amount has to be received, and this for 430.87 because of this 10,000 credit limit, it is
Ah,
in negative because and this 17,000 has to be received from the customer only. If we want to see the journal entry, let us check the journal entry. Okay, so now see interest received and interest paid, customer debit. It is correct only.
correct. Yes.
So now this automatically because of that configuration, it is coming correctly only. Okay, so now this one is done. So let us do give next heading. So we will do customer arrears interest calculation with open. We'll again do give next heading customer arrears interest calculation with open items. Okay, T code. T code is customer arrears interest calculation with open items. Okay, T code is F dot 2B. F dot 2B for Bombay 2B.
What is, I mean, one which we did so far and for this, what is the difference?
uh, right now which we are going to do
हाँ,
this
जो
one.
करे
हाँ, okay, okay. जो करे उसमें और जो right now we are going to do in these two transaction, you asking difference, right?
correct.
So in this transaction, we will now we can print the this one. We will do the printing also. Print details also we will get. If you guys remember, I have done the forms also as I said it, standard
Yes.
SAP form. So in the previous step, we calculated interest successfully, but printing did not happen. Okay, but with this
Mm-hmm.
one, printing also will happen along with the interest posting.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the SAP form difference. Okay, please write down the path financial accounting, SAP menu, accounting, financial accounting, then AR, then AR, after AR, periodic processing, after AR, periodic processing, after periodic processing, interest calculation, after periodic processing, interest calculation, after interest calculation, arrears, arrears, interest, and after arrears interest, F dot 2B with open items. F dot 2B with open item. Click on that. Okay, now we need to be sure in for our customer, like this customer we have already cleared everything, right? Now we need to assign this one. we need to assign in our customer master FD02, right? You're getting my point, what I'm trying to say. Customer master should have interest indicator. Then only this will work, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm assigning to Mithila interest indicator. Otherwise, interest will not be calculated. And let's check whether this one is having open items or not.
Really
FD,
interesting.
hmm?
FD0.
FD.
In FD, change, that is change customer. Creation is FD01, change is FD02, display is FD03. 2 is change. Okay, so yes, this Mithila is also having one open item from 25th of December. Okay, so I have
Okay.
assigned the interest indicator in this Mithila customer. So let us do the interest calculation. Okay, so please come to this one. Give customer 620001, which is Mithila. Company code LI01 in my case. Calculation period we want up to today.
ఇది F dash F dot 2B.
F
The,
dot 2
the, uh,
hmm? F dot 2 is the report. Yeah. And here I'm giving customer account Mithila, which we have right now did. Company code LI01, calculation period up to today. Interest indicator X2, which we have defined. Date of issue, today's date only. Okay. And then create form. Okay. Yeah. Then inclusive due date, create form. Then select this additional line for the line items, and select this display interest charges. Okay, print interest,
Finite.
business area allocation, print account overview.
Maybe
Okay,
Come down, scroll down, no? Again.
okay. Now in batch input, we can give our batch input name. Let's suppose Dilip int, Dilip int item one. I'm giving interest posting date up to today's date,
the name.
document date also up to today's date. Business area I will give LSYD. Okay. Hold station. We want this session to be hold process station. Click on exit. Now we can. Okay. Done. Batch input session I have changed to our name. Interest posting date. This one. Hold processed session. And then we'll click on execute. Okay.
Okay.
Click on execute. Batch input created. Okay. Now we
Okay.
can see in SM35, right?
Yes.
Oh, now you can see it actually did not work for us because it is asking following
Effective
currencies.
from correct, correct. Effective from we gave the 4th April, right? And
Huh?
this transaction posted in December.
Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. You are correct. You are
इसलिए
right.
काम नहीं हुआ.
That is why this one is not working. So it is asking to maintain for these dates, right?
Correct.
Then only it will work. So we can maintain for
Four.
2023. In OB81, I will go. I will maintain for 2023. First
हाँ.
April 2023. Then it is okay only, right? So
Correct.
you come here. OB81. OB81 and I will X2 interest indicator X2.
That's good.
Very good. Shravanti catched that thing. It's very good. I will select this one and I will give here. I'm just copying. I'm not removing previous configuration. I'm just copying. Okay, to 2023 only.
अच्छा.
First April 2023. Then it will be all. It should be included. So now we have four. Now let us move to the same one and come back. We will do re-execution.
Cognitive.
Okay,
Ready.
re-execute.
Configuration.
Again, one more go OB83.
Yeah.
OB83 also need to do. So let us do.
Very.
Okay.
Very effective
Now
from okay.
OB81 which we did that was time dependent interest terms. Okay. Now
Correct.
that was time dependent interest terms. Now we are going to OB83. What is this? So let us see. This is a reference
Interest
interest
value.
rate. Okay. So where is ours? This yeah, here it is. These two. I will select these two, click on copy, and I will make it from this is our only right. First valid from first April.
Not that one. नहीं नहीं वो नहीं है हमारा LRINTDR
Huh?
LRINTDR
LR है. Okay. LRIT. मुझे
LRINT
this
नीचे
one
हो देखो नीचे हाँ
है ना because from first April you are right only.
हाँ
I should have given in place of L I should have given this one means X because we are defining with X2 only. So that is a confusion idea. So now I'm changing, I'm copying from 2024, 2023 also I'm copying. Enter. Now save. Now data saved. Now we will come to this one and again we will re-execute this one. Okay. Now please see our printout standard. This is happened. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Now see, this is the dear sir, ma'am. We confirm the receipt of your payment from this to this time. Right to inform you, we have charged your account with the interest on arrears in the sum of this due to late settlement of the invoice. So see, it's very simple. Customer is delaying. That is why interest is being charged by the business or by the company. Okay. This is a kind of notice we can say, not legal notice, but notice from the company. No
Okay.
means like legal team is not involved, advocate is not involved. Simply company is sending the notice like we have charged
Information.
you
Remind.
the interest. Okay.
Mm.
So this is the means this is what it is. Mithila consultancy services, like that every details you can see.
Yes.
Okay. So now we can check system OB30 SM35 system services batch input. sessions.
Income.
This one only, right? This is completely done. Now we need to check. We need to check what? We should check this one. This is SM35 only. Now let us go to the report and see FBL
Five in.
no, FBL 5N. Okay, see for this one.
Hmm.
FBL can you verify?
APL five in. Never ask me.
What do you think is FBL 500%?
No, but it is not. It has not calculated. You can see
It's
it has
not
not
because of
calculated. Can you see
Huh.
why? Because there it is. It has done only, right? You getting my point? It is
Yes, yes.
that interest amount has not come.
Only print we got.
Yeah, only print we have got, so that should not happen. Okay, so we need to what we need to do. We will select this one line. Select this line. Write down. Select this line and click on process session. Please write down. Select this one. Click on process session. Why? This cannot be processed. Okay. Now it is done. Now let us see. Refresh it. I will tell you guys. I will tell you guys when you guys can have that. Why it is not calculating this one? The interest amount it was showing, right? No problem. We will go to this f dot 2b again. F dot 2b again we will go. Okay. And now we will do. Let us redo this activity. Let us do it again. Li01 up to today's date. Create. Okay. Interest indicator. X2. Okay. Additional display print. Okay. Everything I will select and batch input I will give. Delete. New one. Okay. Interest posting up to today's date only. Business area this one. Whole process session. Okay. Here Mithila only. I will execute this one. No list generated because already one time it happened, right? That is why
Hmm.
it is showing no list generated because on one time it is created only. That is why it is showing. Now this should get it. Why it is showing change customer? It is showing a change customer, but it should be. This is our latest one, right?
Yes. 20.
Our latest one is uh, SAP user today created on today and SAP user created by SAP user session SF35 analysis. There it is calculated, right? We got the form also. It was showing the amount also. But when we
Interest
done,
free.
when we done, uh,
ये hold process session select करें ना, is that due to the
yeah, that can be the reason also. If I will remove that one, now it will not be calculated because once one time it has calculated, so now it will not calculate. So that is the also thing. But we were correct only. It has come correctly. So LS01 Mithila. It has to be better. This one will give X to this one, and here hold session. Select new. Hold session I will not select. And let us give the hold session. This time I did not select, I think. Mm, it will not work that way because it was already calculated one time. That is why it is not showing. This is creating only. So in process. See, there is no error also. It is creating. I don't know how much time it will take. It is creating. Shamim, you guys please see, notice. This one is our correct only, right? Latest one. You see here.
hmm,
So it is in the process.
okay.
This is our latest one, right? Earlier one was having issues, but this one was our latest one. So it is creating. It is showing creating because when I'm clicking on process, it is giving this message. A request session cannot be processed, and it is in process only. Being created, sorry, not in process. It is being created. So it is queued. It will take some time maybe. But form had come, right, and interest amount also it was showing. If you guys can remember, but it is system issue
Yes.
only.